Hi YouTube. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. My name is Tina Marie. Thank you for clicking on God Bless Tina Marie. So you guys, I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind. So it's been on my mind to do to display in my room the fruits of the Spirit. To me, I always think about people when they say like they're Christian. It always makes me think like, what fruit are you displaying? And I think sometimes it's hard for us to remember what are the fruits of the Spirit. I know it's hard for me. Like I know like some of them off the top of my head, but I don't know all of them. So I wanted to put it in my room, be able to meditate on it so I can then know like what are the fruits of the Spirit. Am I displaying it daily? You know, which ones do I struggle with and not struggle with? So let's go through them together and learn some of these fruits, right? So the first one is love. This is literally in my prayer every morning. Like, God, help me to love others. Help me to, I don't know why my computer's making all that noise, but help me to love others. Help me to display the love to others that you want me to display and that you displaying to me. You know, fill my heart with love, because I really feel like if we do everything just based off of love alone, then like we're gonna be Christ-like. Straight up, we just straight gotta be Christ-like with love in our heart, you know, with not doing things with ill intention. Like if you got to think about it twice and be like, is this done with love or is this done with pettiness or because I feel like it? You know, you will know the right choices and decisions. So the second one is peace. You know, you will have peace. Like, are you troubled? And your peace will come from depending on God. So if you depend on God for what's going on in your life and you're depending on God to be your savior and taking all your problems to him, then you will have peace. You know, we get worried, we get stressed out because we're trying to handle it on our own and we clearly don't know what we're doing, right? We need God, and he will give us that sense of peace to know like, I'm made strong in your weakness and I got you. So number 3 is faithfulness, and that goes along with peace kind of, because it's like, how strong is our faith? You know, do we have the faith to believe that God is real and God's gonna handle our situations and God's gonna look after us and things like that? Like, where's our faith level, and are we faithful to him to know that he's gonna do it? Like, imagine if you're not doing your part and you're gonna go and ask somebody for something. Like, you wouldn't even do the little stuff I asked you to do, but you come asking me. We're not being faithful to God in the little things, but we want to ask and expect of him for good things. So where's our faith, and are we being faithful to him? So next is joy. I love the joy, because joy is like, you know, when you happy, like right now I'm happy for whatever reason, but I'm happy, but joy is like on another level. It's like God can only give you a level of joy on the inside. Like, you can be happy from this occasion or that occasion and it just comes and goes, but joy is like blooming in you, like radiating in you, you know. So I always ask the God to please fill me with your love and your joy, you know what I mean? I want to be filled with joy. I want to be joyful, and I want to exude it to everybody, which is something I'm working on, to be honest, because I'm not always so joyful, but I would like to be. The next one is goodness. Goodness to me, goodness is, I guess, are you good? Like, are you doing the simple good things? You know, we got good and bad. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I had to take a little pause because that goodness, I mean, I knew what it meant, but I assumed what it meant, but I just had to make sure I was telling you guys the right thing. So yes, goodness, pretty much just living upright. Living upright. Doing what you and I, we know what to do. And if we don't know what to do, we need to ask God, period. Right? And he guides us. He always guides us. So, next is gentleness. The internet says that from the Spiritual Life Weekly Devotion, it says that it requires great strength and self-control. Gentleness comes from a state of humility. So that's when we're like prideful, easily angered. Like, we just gotta bring it down. You know what I mean? God, he got big mad that one time when people was in the temple selling and gambling and whatever. He got big mad, flipping stuff up, wilding out. But in general, he was gentle. You know what I mean? There's a time and a place for everything, right? So next is patience. And patience, I have not the ability to wait, but how do we act while we're waiting? Patience, something that I had to learn, something that I'm still learning, how to be patient. Something that I struggle with. Let me be transparent. Like, my patience. My patience with certain things are easy, but my patience on things that I want done are like not so easy. Like, I'm like, I want it and I want it yesterday, you know, especially if it's something that I can do myself and I gotta wait on somebody else to do it with me or for me. You know, trying to be feminine and ladylike, you gotta let the man step in and do certain things. But when I said I want it done, I meant yesterday. So I gotta work on my patience, and I gotta work on my patience with other people, where they come from, their other mindsets, how they grew up, which I'm pretty good with it for the most part, but it's just something I need to struggle with, because some people are like, I'm not even gonna deal with you because you and I, we're not gonna see eye to eye, and I'm not even, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna go there because I worked on my Zen. I've worked on it, I've worked hard on it, and I know my limits, right? So I'm still working on that. Self-control. That's just like I was talking about, me working on my Zen. I've worked on my self-control. I will not hit the roof. I will not wild loud. I will not do any of those stuff. I will walk away. I will chill. You're not making me big mad like you would have a couple of years ago. Like, self-control, having control over ourselves, our actions, our thoughts, what comes out of our mouths, you know what I mean? Which takes work. It takes work to gain that self-control, you know, especially if you're one of those people that's like, you're not gonna disrespect me. Like, that used to be me, you're not gonna disrespect me, but now it's like, and who cares? So just have self-control over yourself. Like my mother said, do what you know is right, and then you don't worry about them. Let God take care of them. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. My phone is dying and my storage is going crazy and blah, blah, blah. So I love you. Thank you. Please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what's your favorite fruit of the spirit. Tell me which one you struggle with, which one you love, which one you're gonna work on, and share the video. Love you. Thank you. Bye.